In December 2023, I officially stopped wearing wigs and I said I was going to start wearing my natural hair and doing more natural hairstyles. But instead, I just started wearing braids. So we're going to revisit that, and today I'm going to try out my first ever natural hairstyle, and that's going to be a slick back bun. I finally feel confident enough with the length of my hair, my edges, and all of that to do a hairstyle like this, which feels so naked to me because literally my hairline is on full display. So jumping right in, I started off by blow drying my hair, but you can tell that I'm not used to doing this type of stuff because why am I trying to blow dry my hair while it's dry? No heat protectant, and I didn't even detangle it. But I quickly realized what I was doing and quickly grabbed a heat protectant, which is also pretty wet. So I wet my hair up really good with this heat protectant. This is by a brand called Heritage. I actually really like this heat protectant. I like the smell of it as well. So I drenched my hair in that heat protectant, and then I detangled my hair with a detangling brush. This brush is really nice. I think this is a Tangle Teaser brush. So after my hair is nicely detangled, then I can go in and start blow drying it. So in the videos that I was watching, some people would just like do their hair in their natural state and just use water to like soften their hair so they could sleek it back. But some people blow dry their hair and then use like product to sleek it back without any water. I just felt like stretching out my hair would be better for me because I have short 4C hair. I feel like if I would have tried to do the water method, I just don't think it would have been as easy because then I would have had to be like stretching my hair out with my hands while also trying to get it to be sleek. That would have just been too much work. So I just opted for stretching it out with a blow dryer. This will make it so much easier to pack it into the ponytail and get it nice and sleek. So my hair is all stretched out. Now I'm showing you guys what products I'm going to be using. I'm actually improvising with what I have, and I didn't want to buy too many things because I didn't want to commit to something that I wasn't sure was going to work out. And you guys know beauty supplies don't take returns, which is really crazy, but I was told that this is a very important step. So I'm sectioning off my hair at the top, and the reason they say to do this is because you want to slick the hair in sections, especially this middle section, because that is usually the thickest part of your hair. So you're supposed to section that part off and then gel that part down, comb it nice and good, get it nice and sleek, and then like add the top section to the back section, if that makes any sense. Basically, the idea is to get the hair as sleek as possible. So if your hair is thicker in other parts, then you would section off those parts and sleek those parts down. My hair is pretty fine and it's short, so that's really the only part that I had to section off just so I don't have that hump at the top. Usually people would use like a wax or a pomade. I'm using edge control, but that's because that's what I have. I told you guys I'm trying to use what I have. This one is from the Frontal Queen, and I'm using that edge control as my pomade to slick down that part that I told you guys earlier is the thickest part of my hair, and I'm just working that edge control onto my actual hair. You do not want to put this on your scalp. This is another thing that I was told from the videos that I watched. Make sure you're putting it on your hair and not on your scalp. Work it through your hair and then start using your brush, which is another important tool that you need to slick it down. So I put that edge control and then I went in with the gel. But you guys, I would not suggest doing that. I would suggest just the pomade because this is when my hair started reverting and getting curly again. So my hair wasn't as slick as it could have been because of the gel. I probably should have put the gel like last or something. The gel really does give a good hold because even now it's been like 5 days and my hair is still hard from that gel. So that gel definitely holds it well, but I think that it should have been like a last type of thing. Like, I don't know. But anyways, the gel was probably not a good idea. After I brushed the back section, made the back section as sleek as I could be, I then started adding in my front section. And as you can see, I'm using the gel again for my front section. And again, my hair was not super sleek. You could still see my waves on swim. Like my waves were waving because of that gel. But y'all, this is a learning thing. This is in no way a tutorial. I'm just showing you guys me learning something new for the first time, doing something new with my natural hair for the first time. This was really fun, actually. This was a really fun experience. It was so nice, like experimenting and just freeing myself. This is like more than just a hairstyle. To me, this feels like freedom, like wearing my hair out in styles, showing my edges, styles that show my edges. Like, I think the reason why I was so comfortable with braids was because I could wear them like in a middle part, which would cover my edges, the part that I'm most insecure about. So that was no problem. But styles like this actually put my edges at the forefront. Like, you can see me like smiling and just like so giddy because I'm just cannot believe that this is me. Like, I cannot believe that I've been able to get to a point where I am wearing my hair out. And you guys, I wore this out. Like, people saw me. I took pictures. I posted videos of this hairstyle. Like, that's so crazy. And this is definitely not my first time wearing my actual natural hair out, but this is my first time styling my hair in a style that is slicked back where you can see my edges. I feel like with my afro, you don't really see how sparse my edges are because my hair is obviously like an afro, and so it like covers it a bit. But with this, it's like my edges again are on full display. You guys, you don't understand. Like, this has been my biggest insecurity my whole life. Literally my whole life. Like, it's not just a small thing. Like, this is a very big deal. You can see the light in my eyes. Like, you can see my eyes light up as I continue to do this hairstyle because, you guys, this is such a big deal. For years, I would see people do hairstyles like this, anything with their hair pulled back, even like cornrows that are going back, and I would literally just think to myself, like, dang, I can't even do stuff like this because I'm just not comfortable with my natural hair. I'm just not comfortable putting my edges on display because I just feel like they're so thin and people are gonna look at me like I'm crazy. And every time I post my natural hair and people see my edges, I always get people commenting and trying to give me advice on how to grow my edges. And while I appreciate that, it's like I really don't need it because, you guys, this is how I was made. Like, this is how I was born. This is not a result of abandoning my hair, damaging my hair, nothing like that. This is not tension. This is not alopecia. This is none of that. This is just simply how my hair naturally is. Like, literally, my mom's side of the family, everybody has that hairline, like the temples, where like the temples don't have much hair in it and they recede back like that. Everybody in my mom's side of the family has that hairline. So, guys, this is just a genetic thing. And like I said, this is how I was made by God. And so my point of doing these hairstyles, my point of putting myself out in this way is just trying to desensitize myself and trying to help myself to accept myself in my natural form, just the way I was made, and not trying to change it in any way. And yes, I am adding a little extension to my ponytail, but this is not about the length of my hair. What we're trying to accept is the edges, okay? So leave me alone. But no, I'm just kidding. Every time I post about my natural hair, I post about my edges, I always get comments from people who can relate and who literally say that they've also felt the same way about their hair. Even recently, when I posted this tutorial on TikTok of me doing this style that you guys are watching right now, there was somebody who commented that her hair is just like mine and she never knows what to do with it. I felt like that for years. Like, I just don't know what to do with my hair. Like, even if I did want to wear my hair, like, what do I do with it? Where do I start? So I was always running to wigs. I was always running to braids. I was always running to something that hides my hair instead of just being able to do something with what actually is on my head. And so I think that this whole style, this is just like a new beginning for me, guys. Like, this is opening up my mind to like new possibilities. This is the first of many videos of me trying out natural hairstyles and just doing different things to my natural hair, because now I don't feel as restricted on the things that I can do with my hair. Before, it was wigs and braids. Now it can be anything I want. This is also for a younger version of me who did not feel like she could confidently fully be who she was because she felt like she always had to hide her hair. I remember growing up and none of my friends saw my hair. Nobody ever saw my hair because I always made sure that it was done. I always felt like my hair always had to be done and hidden. I literally was so insecure about my hair that I remember thinking, I'm gonna have to hide my hair from my husband forever. And how's that gonna work? Living in the same house with someone and having to hide. I literally thought like I'm gonna have to do this. Like, that's gonna be my reality. That's how much I hated my hair. But thank God for God, because he is the reason that I am at this point now where I'm able to wear my natural hair out. I'm able to wear my hair in styles and even come on YouTube and show you guys my natural hair, because I never used to do that ever. So thank God. If you guys have seen my testimony video, you know that my hair was like the center point of my testimony. I basically told my testimony through the lens of my hair because my hair was such a big thing that just like held me back. This video is like a form of deliverance. I feel so free right now. I feel so beautiful, you guys. Like, this is so amazing. I cannot believe that this is me. 2021 Ore, 2022 Ore, 2023 Ore. She would be surprised to see this Ore that you guys are looking at right now. Like, this is freedom. So let me know how you think I did for my first slick back ever, guys. I definitely think I did pretty good. There is a lot I can still learn. Next time I do this, I'm actually going to use the proper products. I actually went to the beauty supply today and I got some gummy wax. That'll get my hair much slicker, but this was me the next morning, y'all, taking off my scarf. And I think it looked really good the next morning. Everything had dried down. It had a really good hold, y'all. It was hard. That extreme thing is actually really good. If it didn't revert my hair, I would still be using it. Yeah, my hair was like hard and crunchy. Really good. Like I said, next time I would be using a pomade. I think a pomade would get it much slicker and it won't revert my hair. So that's what I'm gonna do next time. But you guys, I was so pleased. But of course, I had to see how this hair looks with my makeup done. And let me just say, with the makeup, it was even better. Wow, I'm actually so pleased with everything about this style. The confidence, the glow, the light in my eyes, the joy. Guys, I felt new this day. It was actually a Sunday, so I was going to church, you guys. I felt so beautiful. I had the cutest outfit on. It was an amazing day. Okay, I know I've been yapping and yapping away, but I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for following me on this journey. This is just part 1, so make sure to like, comment, and subscribe because we're gonna keep going, okay? We're not stopping. This is just the beginning of a new series. Let me know what we should call it. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in my next video. Love you. Bye.